Hi friends, this is Susie, your gaming guru, here to help you solve the puzzle of level 232 in Candy Crush Saga as a special dedication to Sandy, because she let me know that this level has changed, and my goodness, it has changed dramatically. We used to have to make stripe combos, and I think we had 50 moves to do it. We now have a completely different setup here. We have 32 moves to collect 127 layers of frosting and 127 purple, and that makes this a nightmarishly hard level. Now, back when I was doing 232, it was still a hard level, but there was nothing such as a nightmarishly hard level. And I just have to say that you folks are getting better training than I ever did in these initial stages, because your missions tend to be more difficult. So let's talk about the merits of this board and what we need to do. Firstly, we have 32 moves, but only 25 moves to get over to here and to clear these out. So we've got to get the licorice off, and we've got to get these collected. But we do have mystery candies on the board. These question marks are called mystery candies. They can be good, they can be evil. They're going to turn, they're going to convert. Once we match them, they'll convert into something. Could be a color bomb. Could be a ticking time bomb set at 4. We just don't know. I want to open as many of them together as I can, because if I can get some good things, maybe I can make a combo. Now, unfortunately, those didn't match up. And sometimes when we get good things, they're covered in marmalade, so that prevents us from being able to use them right away. Something that I try to avoid is hitting, like, let's say I had this color bomb open and I could match it with blue. Well, if I match it with blue and this ends up being a ticking time bomb set at 4 and it's covered by all this frosting, I might be in serious trouble. So I do tend to avoid matching or opening up the mystery candies that are kind of sealed shut there. Now, the other thing we need to talk about is the purple here that we need to collect, the target color. Sometimes people think that it's best to always try to take out purple when you can. And that makes sense. That's the color we need to collect a lot of. The problem is sometimes what we do then is we just deplete the board. And we've got all the purple collected and there's no purple on the board and we can't match it. So what I like to do you see how I collected all that purple without focusing on purple? I like to recycle the board as much as possible, make as much chaos as I can. Right now I'm trying to figure out how to get this to set up, maybe with this, that would be beautiful. But if not with that, maybe this will be something grand. All right, look at that. Now this is going to convert into a wrapped candy and it's going to blow up. This is going to convert into a wrapped candy and blow up. If these were going to be something else, I don't get to see. But remember, there's just as good a chance that they would be something evil. And now I'm turning them into something that's really pretty decent here. So this is a good opportunity for me to clear out a lot of this frosting. And then also look at this. Look at how much purple is going away just for that. I might want to take out all blue from the board because of this, but this is a danger. I think I'm going to hold off. I'm going to make a wrapped candy here. I need to get over. I've also got this to deal with. So I'm struggling a bit here, but that's what happens on nightmarishly hard levels. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make this stripe. Okay. That's pretty good, and now it could hit a lot of places, but look what else I could do. I could make a red wrapped. Would the red wrapped be better? Yes. Would I blow up trying to get that red wrapped? Possibly. It's a very good chance that I could blow up. If I do this red wrapped, and this red drops down here, then there would be a purple above it. So it would be red, purple, green, purple, red. It looks like it might work. And the difference is that the stripe would be good and it would probably hit this and it would probably hit this, but the red wrapped would take out so much more of this really thick layers of frosting that I'm going to gamble. The worst that could have happened is this would have taken off and taken out the most prevalent color. The best is what has happened, which is I've got this opportunity. I don't have a lot of red where I want it. I could maybe do a few more things and try to get even more red to show up, but I don't want to risk this. So I'm going to take this and hope it does a good job of opening things up. There we go. So now I'm not going to die from ticking time bombs. That's a good thing. I still have some purple to collect and I still have some frosting to remove. I'm going to try to remove the frosting and hope that by doing that the purple will be collected. So I want to sink this down as low as possible. I'm going to go for, hopefully for some cascading. I can't convert this into a color bomb. If I could get a green over here, I would be able to. Is there any other color bomb I could get? If I could take out this row, just this row, then the red might work together as a color bomb. But there might be another red on top there. So what I'm going to do is take a look at this and then keep looking over here to see if there's something valuable I can use. Not quite yet. This wouldn't be a bad move and I might be able to get a green over here. But I think again I'm going to make moves low to the ground to encourage cascading and see what can develop. Low to the ground to encourage cascading. I know it really wants me to make this. You can turn off the hints. I don't know if you can do it from here, question mark. Let's see. No. I've got it. I don't turn off the hints. So I think you have to do it like at the beginning stage. You have to click on this before you enter the level. I like the hints because sometimes I don't see something that I should. But I know it can be annoying for some people. I'm actually going to do this. I know it's kind of a silly move, but I'm trying to figure out how to get a color bomb in this board. That's not working. I'm going to go for some cascading. I'm going to put this red together here. And now I've got this wrapped. That's not bad. I don't know if I'm going to get this. I could try to get a red here, but again, I don't have... I mean, the odds aren't with me on that. This looks pretty good. Oh, here we go. I'm going to do this, which gives me a stripe here, but it also gives me a color bomb here. I moved the red. Now, that was very volatile. It might not have worked, but it did. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to set off this color bomb. This is going to set off as well, so it's going to hit this a couple times, but it's also going to activate that color bomb. That's okay. We're going to take out the most prevalent color on the board. That's going to concentrate things down. When it takes out a color, everything gets concentrated, and so there's a better chance that we'll get more matches and specials out of that. That's what happens when we take out a color bomb. Now I've got only 22 purple. If I could reach a purple, I think I could take out all 22. I can't reach a purple. So that's a bit of a problem. Now when I've got less than 10 on the board, I do kind of look at what my target color is. So what I'm going to do is take out a different color. Red is right in here, and so that would help more with the frosting. So I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to take out red, and when I do that, I'll still be collecting purple. Plus I got rid of a lot of frosting. Now I've got more than 4 pieces of frosting on the board, so I don't have to take out all of it. I just have to take out enough. I still need to get purple. Here's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to just miss this one. Oh, look at that. I almost made it. I don't think I can get rid of 2 frosting. I think I can only get rid of 1 frosting. But that shows how that cascading can help. I'll get rid of this frosting, and then I might be able to cascade into something grander. Do I do this for a cascade or this for a cascade? This would bring everything down just kind of gently by 1. This, I don't see setting that off. It would be green, green, purple, green, blue, purple. So that doesn't work. So this looks the most volatile to me. I still don't think I'm going to make it, but we got close. So that's what we need to do. Those are the steps in the process. Of course, anytime you have mystery candies on the board, you need a bit of luck, because if you get really good mystery candies opening up, you'll have a better shot at things. But remember that a color bomb wrapped candy combo is probably our best friend on this board. So I'm going to go ahead and pause the recording. I'll meet you back here with a new board, and I'm going to give it another try. Be right back. Okay, I'm going to make a stripe and set off some mystery candies. That's always a bit fun. Let's open this up. Oh, look at that. Now, there was a chocolate, but we got rid of it. And look what we got right away. A striped wrapped combo, which is really a beautiful thing to have. I'm thinking about making this first. It might blow up, but I don't see any other green next to us. The other thing I could do is try to make a color bomb. If I do this, it'll bring this green down 1, 2, 3, so I would miss that. There would have to be another green on top. I'm going to risk things because it was such a rich environment. We had a lot of good opportunities. I think I'm going to go ahead and take this now, though. Let's reach up so I can grab that. I talked about reaching up. I need to show you what I mean by that, but I can't do it yet. I have to have a combo. So this wants me to go, and it looks pretty good, but I've got another opportunity to make another wrapped, and we've seen how beneficial wrapped can be, even if we can't combine them. Then I'm going to move low to the ground. That encourages that cascading we talked about. I can make a stripe. I'm going to do this. Hopefully a red will set up here, and I can make a color bomb. It's not always going to pay off, but sometimes it does. I'm going to take the color bomb over the wrapped that I could have made. But now, am I going to set this up, or am I going to do this striped wrapped combo? That striped wrapped combo is so beneficial. Let me talk now about pulling things over. This is a striped and a wrapped together, and it's going to take out a swath of 3 rows and 3 columns. Now these are both in the same row, so the 3 rows that are going to be removed are going to be consistent. It's going to be this row, the row above these 2, and the row below. But because these are in different columns, I can choose which 3 columns are taken out. This, this, and this, or this, this, and this. And it depends on which one I make a pivotal candy. If I make the blue of the pivotal candy, I would push the orange into the blue. It would make it take out this column, the column to the left, and the column to the right. If I push the blue into the orange, it would take out this column, the column to the left, the column to the right. So I've got choices there if I want to do that. The question is, do I want to do that? I would sacrifice this, but it would remove a color. It would remove the most prevalent color on the board. And then the question is, where would I want to move it? I probably wouldn't want to hit over here, although it would be nice to take out those layers of frosting, because going here doesn't take out frosting. It would be risky. It might be a little too risky. I think I'm going to do this instead and see what happens on the board. Even if things blow up, I'm still, again, in a really good position. If I do this, this would blow up, it would offset these, and it would probably end up blowing this up. So I'm not willing to do that. I do at least like to kind of investigate what the possibilities are when we do these things. I'm going to make this stripe. I could make this stripe, but it's likely just to blow things up. Is there any way I can get this to here? I would have to remove 3 right down here, and I can't. Oh, I could set up another striped wrapped combo. Oh, what if I do that? Oh, if I do that, I move this drops down. This is a bit crazy, and this is the one that's most likely to be explosive. But again, explosive on this board isn't necessarily a bad thing. So I think what I'm going to do, no, that's not a good striped wrapped. I think I'll do this. So the question is, did I make a mistake by setting up a striped wrapped? Did I take an extra turn? Probably. I'm going to do this, and I'm going to pull it all the way over, which means this could be dangerous. But remember, I also have this as my helper here. Let's just see where we end up with all of this. There we go. We got a color bomb. That ended up being something good, although something sealed away, something I can't quite get to. This might be in a better position for helping me to get a combo because it's low to the ground, so I've got space up above where I can work to try to get something done. But I think I'm going to do this and just allow things to drop into place. Okay, I can make a stripe. There's a wrapped up here, but I don't see putting those 2 together. I could just take out a color. I might have to take out orange if this goes on for too long. What other combos, what other patterns do I have on the board that might help? I'm going to do this, which takes out a frosting and gives me an opportunity to create things. Sometimes the best thing you can do if you don't have anything naturally appearing on the board is just to make as much chaos on the board by making a move low to the ground and that'll set things up for us. Oh, I'm going to make this stripe. There we go. Look at that. I have to keep an eye on this ticking time bomb. I've got a lot of blue I could bring together, but not quite in the right way. I'm going to make a move low to the ground. There we go. We got this. Now I've got some options here. I'm going to take out all orange from the board. It's going to concentrate the colors and it's going to remove that. And now look what I've got. More opportunities. Oh, this is crazy. This is so crazy. If I take out purple, I open this up, which is good. If I take out blue, I open this up, which is good, and I set this off. Purple would be depleting the board, but if I get enough chaos, things would work. But let's see. Let's say I do take out purple. This would drop down 1 because this would be removed. And this would drop down 1. And so these would still be offset. And this might end up blowing up. We'll have to see about that. If I take out blue, this drops down 2. And this drops down 1. So those don't really work very well for me, do they? What if I do this? And then if I take out red, well, that just kind of blows that up. If I take out blue, this drops down 1, this drops down 1. 1, 2, 3. What if I do this? Oh, I didn't see that cascade. I was thinking I could take things out. All right, so now I've got it. Watch what I do. I do this and I put these two together and it takes out a layer of everything. When it takes out a layer of everything, it's going to deplete all of the purple on the board, but it's going to deplete everything else and it's going to bring everything else back down. Plus it's going to take out a layer of all of this and it's going to blow up the things that are here. So color bomb combos can be spectacular. I didn't have a lot of purple on the board, but I brought more purple down through that move. And now I can make a wrapped candy with purple, I think. Actually, I'm going to go with the wrapped candy here because I've got enough moves, enough turns to be able to do things like this. I could do this wrapped, but I want to keep more toward the central area because I'm going to do a wrapped combo and it's going to blow everything up around it and it's going to bring more stuff down. And this is just one of my favorite combos to make on a board. I barely made it on my second turn, but I made it. And I used different techniques this time, so hopefully this was beneficial, both to you, Sandy, and to others who are coming along frustrated that King changes things. Remember, you're learning more than I ever did by having to go through these tremendous struggles. If this was helpful, I'd ask that you consider liking and subscribing. If you have any questions or comments, please put those below. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.